The Preakness is tomorrow, and it is the first horse race to offer NFTs. So we want to talk about this with David Wilson. He's the CMO at First. This is the company that owns and operates the Preakness. David, it's great to have you. NFTs, they certainly are very popular these days. You're doing this in partnership with Medium Rare, and this is a company that also helped facilitate Rob Gronkowski's NFT, also the ones associated with the Golden State Warriors. Talk to us just about the opportunity that you see and why you want Preakness to be the first horse race to offer NFTs.
For us, it was important. I mean, the Preakness has been running for 146 years. So what we have is a long legacy of some really epic moments within the sport. And I think for us, you know, we recognize that we've got some incredible history that is really tied to some, you know, a lot of emotional moments within the sport. So it was important for us to be the first really within the sport to enter into this foray. I think our company First, which owns and operates the Preakness, we really stand for innovation. And so whether that's on our wagering technology, which is First Bet, or whether that's with, you know, just the events and sort of everything that we do behind our sport, innovation is an important part in attracting a younger audience. And we felt that launching a line, a collection of our NFTs, really of our great moments, would really connect with a younger audience.
For those of us who are part of your older audience, help us understand what the attraction is going to be. For instance, the NFT collection is going to include artwork that pays homage to the Woodlawn vase. So if I had I hope you get more than $1 million, but if I had the money to buy the token, if I own that NFT, can I do whatever I want with the image, or do I have the licensing rights to it, or could someone else go see this beautiful, that we're looking at right now, 3D image that's been created and use it in a way that I can't, even though I own the original token to it?
No, that's a great question, and I've been asked that a lot. I mean, essentially, you don't own the licensing rights to that content. So what you own is really the token, which is traded on OpenSea, where you can bid on it. And the token basically designates, you know, Adam or Shauna is saying you are the rightful owner to this sort of NFT, this digital piece of artwork. So the Woodlawn vase, for example, is considered to be, you know, one of the most expensive trophies in sports. We're going to be commemorating that with a special experience beyond that. And so you, as sort of the rightful owner of the Woodlawn vase, it's going to be coupled with a really rare experience. We're going to have people, whoever wins that by July 9th, so there could be a secondary market where you as the owner, and you could win the auction, could actually bid that on the secondary market and sort of sell that asset. But you don't own the actual footage, but you own essentially a piece of history. And it's much like, you know, if you were to buy a LeBron James, you know, sort of signed autographed card, you're the owner of that piece. But there's nothing that really sort of authenticates beyond some sort of handwritten seal certificate of approval that you own that autographed LeBron James card. In this instance, everything's secured on the blockchain, which basically says you own this piece of content. And we're doing one of one. So we have about 15 moments from the Preakness, from our history, from 1973 Secretariat win to a montage and sort of all of our Triple Crown winners to the Woodlawn vase, as you mentioned. And we've coupled
David?
that with rare experiences. So if you win
David,
sorry, go ahead.
I'm wishing you the best, and I get it. NFT in and of itself, these tokens have value because people are willing to pay for them. But what good is it if I can't do what I want with the physical digital art that I've bought? I mean, the analogy I would use is I had a dream last night. If I create a token tied to that dream, you'll never see the dream, but you'll have the token. Now, there may be a schmuck out there willing to buy it, but
Yeah.
and my situation is ridiculous. But I'm trying to truly understand the value of the token.
Well, I think, you know, consumers these days, and I totally understand, but I think what we're seeing just through the increase and rise in sort of cryptocurrency, I think what we're seeing is a younger sort of audience that is tied to the digital world, and their assets, our generation might have been an Andy Warhol painting or print, and where you have one of 50 on your wall. This generation is tethered to their phone. And I think there's what you were starting to see, there's new assets that you can take ownership of where there's real value, where there's essentially you're owning a piece of art in the digital format. So, people have the option to invest in stocks or invest in art, and those can appreciate in value or depreciate in value. And I think what we're seeing now is a trend toward the digital, and NFTs, there's been a significant rise on them. We want to take risks. We want to sort of be at the forefront of innovation, and we believe that there's a market for it.
David Wilson, CMO at First. We wish you all the best this weekend. Thanks so much for joining us, and I know a lot of us are looking forward to the race tomorrow.